Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. Mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. Oh, that's painful. And you're probably pretty close to full now, because I botched that pretty bad. Yep, and you can't put that down. I'll just go to Tabuk and fix it myself. Hi, Faceless. Hello again. Hi, kitty cat. Yeah, I'm having a good weekend. How are you? All right, so new trains will launch with nuclear fuel. Unfortunately, this build isn't quite up to snuff. Automation. Why would automation have dipped? Why or how is automation dipping? Does it matter if it just got full? Yeah. It stops because I'm not using it fast enough. Probably because somebody else isn't providing enough, which is Probably yellow. Hi, Gopher. Mustache, this is the biggest this base is going to get. And I don't want to buffer things. I want to use them just in time. The only reason I would use a buffer is if I was trying to alleviate the issues of train delivery. So production science has still got this problem. Utility science has got this problem, which is that it doesn't have enough low density structures because it doesn't have enough copper. You're still double. You're no longer double. You're single. Yeah, I'm going for 10,000 signs per minute, but I should be able to deliver 10,000 signs per minute over a 3-hour period while researching follower count, which is the only one that uses all 7 of the sciences. So that means no large buffers. That means that things need to be delivered in real time steadily. Looking, as Mucky puts it, I need a steady state, not a burst state. I think I've fixed this problem because I see that this one's got deliveries on its way. Please be a copper train. Yes. Nice. So this is the only buffer I'm looking for is these chests from those trains. I should have exactly what I just had. When a station is double lit like this, I should have a second train sitting here waiting. Instead, yep, that one. I probably need one more train, but then again, yeah, this is right on time. So these are going to be the last ones to buffer up, right? Because these are full, except for I don't have enough steel flowing because I screwed that train up. Well, where's your source? Well, oh, I forgot to turn this train. Oh, fuck. Well, that's going to take a little while to figure itself out. Because I turned all these off because I was going to move this. Fuck. Well, I just said a bad word, too. Well, this should be a little bit better now. Well, that's a bit of a traffic jam, but I certainly don't want both of you here. Alrighty. Some portions are working very well. Four might not be enough. Because I think you're supposed to be servicing this, right? Ooh. That worked. Well, we got there, so four might be just enough. Oh, you get served by this one, so I was looking at the wrong place. Still, that's 2 lamps, and that's 2 lamps, so I could afford another one. Didn't even fully stop. That's timing. How is nuclear fuel looking? Oh, you have the wrong... That might fix that. Good. So that's as fast as the train's going to get to accelerating. Good. Just go, I don't care. Too late. Yeah, you're running out too. Should have sent it to the other one. It's interesting that when the train is pulling this way, it uses more fuel. And I can't see how much fuel it's got because I've got the wrong font size selected. All right, that has got to be everything in this sector, right? Oh, this train left. Heck yeah. Finally, that balancing is happening. Nice-oo. I think I'm going to have to start messing with the game speed. Get it back up to 60. I'm going to have to cut the game speed down, but I'm not really sure that I want to do that. Hi, Llama Boy. Okay, so still struggling with low density structures. You're down to single. Oh, yeah, it's steel now because I screwed up that steel train. Bitch. It's tempting to put a second steel train on there, but I know that that's not going to help because the second steel train is going to quickly end up being just one steel train sitting all the time. I think. So I'll keep an eye on this and see if it stabilizes, but so now probably most of these have a train just sitting there. Yep. Standing, heading, 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 standing. All right, so I've got 4 standing. Out of 8, half of them are standing. Which tells me I probably have at least 2 too many. And you're heading, technically, so... Interesting that it satisfies this one first on steel, even though it's the farthest. Although for steel it's not the farthest, but for copper it is the farthest. That's funny. So you're almost empty. You're at 4 point whatever. I think the light goes off at 5. Or maybe it's 6. We'll watch to see if it goes off at 5. Yep, it's 6. I think I'm going to put a second one of these online anyways. What's sitting down here? Fluid, 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 plastic, and green circuits. So steel. Oh, these are all set for only 1, and I need them set for 3. These are special. Because these are for building trains, and so I want them to have enough fuel to fully load a train. Instead of having to wait for that. They're not refilling a train as it moves in, which is, it would, probably only need 1. There's a faceless. That other train's still not even here. Oh. No. Well, now that I sent this here. Ah, you fucker. This one's just arriving. Yeah, let's check on the power that I am decommissioning. Well, the good news is I'm not having massive traffic jams. So my reorganization worked. You just left. And you're still loading up, so I should see some good numbers out of Purple Science now. I actually hit 5K. I was almost excited for a moment. Oh, it's going up. Oh, it peaked at 8.7. Hi, Zoe. Massive traffic jams. That's funny. Chemical science is falling regularly. Oh, that's probably due to that sulfur, which I think I fixed. Utility science is because of steel, because of LDS. Automation. I still don't know why automation sometimes fails. So if this is every 10 minutes, it fails every 6 minutes, and it's been 3 minutes. So in about 2 minutes, I need to go look at automation. Logistics is doing the exact same thing, but at a different cadence. And so is automation, so is military. And that tells me that it's the consumption, not the production, that is the problem here. Yeah, red science doesn't take much, does it? Just some gears and some copper, and you're done. All right, production science has leveled off. We're gradually falling down on utility science. So I suspect what's going on here is that we stop producing because we get full. We're outproducing our consumption. And that's because the other ones are failing on us, the yellow. Yeah, well, this is 80, so 1,000 would be... 80 is 10,000, so yeah. As a matter of fact, Zoe, if you take the calculator that I've been using, the rate calculator, and just decrease the number to 8, you get 107.5 or 1,075, right? Yeah. So this is what I use. And if all you do is take that, wait, that's not good. That's got things that are wrong. Don't use that. Delete that message. It doesn't let me delete that message. I don't know why it didn't keep these. Yeah, let me give you an accurate one. So first off, those are all correct now. And then the oil is 32, not 24. Good. Okay. This one's correct. But if you just change the quantities from, just put a dot in front of the 2, it'll knock all those down. And you'll see that, like, I have 96 green science factories. Which is 9.6. Which is 10. So we should be coming... Oh, I just missed it? No. It changed colors. Yeah, a minute and a half. We should be coming up on a... So in less than a minute, this is going to fill up. Damn it. Yep, that's my problem. Well, an actual MegaBase is 1,000, Zoe. Nope. 1,000 science per minute is called a MegaBase. It should be called a kilobase, and then 10,000 should be called a MegaBase. But anything that produces 1,000K or 1K SPM or higher is called a MegaBase. That's why you got to qualify it with how many. So you've already done a MegaBase, or you're doing a MegaBase. You can name it whatever you want. That's why I try and clarify it. So they're all full. And now I should start getting a yellow. Would I consider a K2 SE, Captain True? I have considered it. I might do one when version 1 of K2 of SpaceX releases, but by then Space Age will release. And from what I understand, it's not that much fun. It's just a lot of work. And there's a lot of circuit work involved in order to make things work, and I don't like that. So I've considered it, and I pretty much decided I'm not gonna. I don't know anything about... There is a link on their webpage on Woob's webpage about what's going to be in 2.0. I have not visited it. Also, my opinion on warehouses. If you're balanced right, you don't need warehouses. They mask another problem. Why would you need a warehouse unless you have massively long delivery times? and can't scale up your delivery network. And now we should see... Yeah, this is going back up. Okay, so that's what's going on there. You keep delivering there even though you're empty. You're almost fully loaded and you're still double full. Yeah, true. I watched Mike Lat. Mike Lat. I don't know what he uses for proper pronunciation of his name, but I watched him and I chatted with him on his experience when he finished SpaceX, and he's a brilliant guy. Yeah, go for a good point. He's a brilliant guy, and he said it was a lot of work, and I really, really respect burgers and fries, and he's really good at SpaceX, and it ain't easy. There's not enough iron coming in here. Trains was stopped here. You're a double. You're a double. There's 3 of these, and I've only got 2 trains. Yeah, go for it. That's a good point. I found that bots kill my performance on this computer, so I really can't use them much. Okay, so I need to get another iron train going here. Like these things that build these rocket silos, I haven't even checked this. These satellite builds used to be bot-based, and they took 1,000 bots, and they just crushed my performance. I converted it back, and I got decent performance now. I'm keeping up on satellites really well. Well, belts rule, bots rule, but you know. So I've been launching now for an hour, and these rocket silos, I haven't even checked them. And, well, there's a network congestion issue, but they're just launching. I'm not even looking at them, and they're just launching. I'm very happy with this rocket silo design. And I was totally lost on how to do it. And it evolved into this, and it's beautiful. So much help I got from so many people. They looked at what I was doing, and I was overfeeding it, and they were like, nah, you just reduce, reduce, reduce. Well, that is where I'm using bots, Gopher. You and I are on the exact same page there. Let me get this train started. I need a iron train, just one of them. Well, I use bots in my smaller factories like this, but you can see they're not doing much. I mean, I've got 6,000 of them sitting there because they do things sometimes. And when they do, it's burst mode, right? Because this is where the supply trains are to build things, so it's always burst mode. And their feed is conditioned on put more Logibots in if there's less than 100 Logibots available. And I would come over here and deconstruct the copper cable train, and that would cause a bot swarm, which would result in a bunch of bots being spawned. I don't much care. This is my modern Fennec designed this 14 furnace thing for me, and it's all bot fed. And I'm in the process of decommissioning some of this stuff because I built too much power, and I'm going to eventually replace these smaller ones with these larger ones. So that I can reduce the size of all this. But yeah, I've got power plants over here, nuclear processing here. Way too much of it. I don't know what I'm doing on nuclear, so I'm just sort of thumbnailing it, and it's not good. I'm not doing it right. I've had problems here where I don't pull out the empty ones enough, and they stop working. Like this one's okay, good. Sitting on only one of those. This one's completely shut down, which is not good, and I don't know why. Maybe I didn't hook something up. Why aren't you working? Well, I am missing some water. But that shouldn't affect that. I switched the inserters on steam level, which scales back based on how much power is used since turbines run slow down. Well, the thing of it is, steam level, you have to know how much steam you have, right? And I would have to put in a tank to measure it. And Fennec and I worked through how to make a footprint that includes steam tanks for storage, and it just would scale so poorly that I didn't. These smaller ones have steam tanks, buffers. And yeah, it might save a lot of fuel, but I'm not hurting for fuel. This was completely full before I started trying to find other ways. That's an old base. I took it apart. Yeah, well, these are 2 gigawatt, and they just made things. It made this thing way too big, and it didn't scale well. So why are some of these not working? Well, you don't have water. These never got built. Yeah, why are you not working? Are you not on the power grid? Nope, you're not on the power grid. I'm good at this game. Honestly, I am. Flight of the Valkyries. Interrupted Flight of the Valkyries. Refueling stop. We're gonna take the beaches. Oh wait, I need to refuel. Can we stop off here? I need to. Yeah. Here's our LZ. It's secured until 0900. All right, I'll be there about 9:30. I gotta stop and get some fuel because all the charging stations are busy. Yeah, and complexity is something I am trying to avoid. Hey, look at that. Well, that's going to put even more power online, which means I need even fewer of these. Yeah, we're up to 92 again. Yeah, I shut off their power, and then before they run out of battery juice, I delete them. It's a sequencing timing thing. I count to about 3, and that guarantees that the bot's going to get on the way before the network gets deleted. But once a RoboPort loses power, yeah, 3-stage delete, yeah. One that does not include power poles at all. It's this one. It excludes power poles, substations, and RoboPorts. And then a second stage, I delete the power poles that supply it. And then the critical part is before those RoboPorts run out of juice, and they will, delete them. Delete them from the outside first. One, two, three, delete. And if I screwed up, I build another power pole and a RoboPort, and then I delete that. I think it's hilarious that they will charge from a RoboPort and then pick it up. It's like a chef eating somebody's fries before they put the plate up to be served. My opinion. Chef, cook. I don't think a chef makes fries. I learned this technique playing Maze with Mucky. Because in the maze world, you have to build these long chains of roboports. See, like that happens. And then you got to temporarily throw down another one. Or you can ignore the problem, and when the bot runs out of power, it'll just start heading to a neighboring network. I assumed Tony's meant robos, but you had some weird way of speaking. See, I never deleted these, so they're going to be really challenging to get rid of. Okay. Utility science, which is yellow, recovered briefly. Prod science, which is purple, and is purple, kind of recovered. So let's go take a look at that. Still short LDS. Here comes a load of LDS. What a load of LDS. Hey Gopher, you've played a while. When do you decide to start hitting game dot speed? Because I was going to do it when I fell below 30 FPS. And set my game speed to get me back to 60 UPS. And 3 of these should be fine. When do you start using game dot speed to adjust the game speed? At what FPS, UPS? Because I was thinking once it drops below 30 FPS, I would use game dot speed to get the UPS back to 60. You just play at 30 FPS? No, you just do a /C game dot speed equals 0.5 or 0.7, and it'll slow the game down so that your FPS, UPS go higher. The game's smoother, although it's all slower. High five. High five. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, in multiplayer, if you don't use the game speed thing, you desync people. Why don't you have things? Maybe I need another one of you trains. Yep, I do. Are you the only two that do this? Yep. Alright, let's put up another train. Oh, I was supposed to launch this train. What are you? I think you're a steel train. Shit, I have no way of knowing. Okay, so if I paste it here... If I copy this, paste it here, it's iron. Oh yeah, because you don't have enough iron delivery. Then again, neither do you. And I think this was for you. Then again, you don't have enough iron delivery because it's not going to matter. So I need an iron train for this. So I need another iron train as well. Poor timing. Alright. Then where are you getting iron from? Because you don't have enough. There are 3 of these, so... It slows everything. It slows UPS, and then FPS is a function of UPS, so...